Hello and welcome back to the channel. And this is the next video in my series on artificial intelligence. So in this video, what I wanted to do was to ask, what's the most difficult question you could ask an AI? So that's exactly what I asked both ChatGPT and Copilot. And these are the answers that I got back. And the answers may actually surprise you, not just in what they say, but actually how they say it. So this is going to be a quick comparison. So just as a recap, I gave both AIs the same prompt. So for both of them, I typed in, what is the most difficult question I can ask you? Now their responses reflect their unique personalities and their design goals. So how they're built and the LLMs they're using. So both AIs replied with answers that were very similar in the categories. So I'm going to look at those categories and the replies that each AI came back with. And the first category was philosophy and paradoxes. Now, both AIs started with the classic head scratchers, philosophical and paradoxical questions. What is the meaning of existence? Can an AI ever truly be conscious? And can free will exist in a deterministic universe? That was from ChatGPT. From Copilot I got, what is the meaning of life? Is free will an illusion? And can consciousness be explained purely by physical processes? So both touch on the same existential themes, but note the subtle difference. ChatGPT leans towards thought experiments. Copilot goes straight for broad, relatable phrasing. In the next section, I look at logic and paradoxes. And the next up then were the logical brain benders, the test reasoning itself. So from Copilot, I got the following. Can an omnipotent being create a rock so heavy it cannot lift it? If I tell you this sentence is false, is it true or is it false? And Copilot there highlights the classic paradoxes directly. ChatGPT, on the other hand, frames them more abstractly. With logical challenges, Copilot is more playful, ChatGPT more abstract. Now the next section covered maths and computation. From ChatGPT, I got prove or disprove the Riemann hypothesis and find a counterexample to the Collatz conjecture. And from Copilot, I got find a polynomial time algorithm for NP complete problems. So here, both are showing off their awareness of unsolved problems. But Copilot flexes with complexity theory, while ChatGPT leans towards the mathematical holy grails. Now we come to the really difficult ones, ethic and emotion. And things get heavier when we dive into moral dilemmas and personal questions. So from ChatGPT, I got the following two questions. Is it ever justifiable to sacrifice one life to save many? And what is the right system of government? And from Copilot, I got, what decision should I make when both options could change my life? And how do I know that I'm truly happy? ChatGPT tackles big societal questions, whereas Copilot looks inward, more emotional and more human. In the final section, we look at AI limitation awareness. Now, both AIs admit their boundaries. ChatGPT comes out with the questions, what am I thinking right now? And where is the missing MH370 plane? While Copilot comes out with the two questions, what is it to like to feel real love as a human? and what will happen in the future with absolute certainty. Now, both show their humility here, recognizing the limits of logic, data, and empathy. So how do their styles differ? I think you can see there is a difference in styles here from the questions they've asked. Well, ChatGPT is structured, analytical, and philosophical, whereas Copilot is casual, exploratory, and conversational. ChatGPT often ends with reflection or context, whereas Copilot tends to finish with a prompt asking the user what they'd like to try next. So I suppose the final question is, which AI is smarter? Is one smarter than the other? Well, not exactly. ChatGPT is designed for conversation, learning, and dialogue, whereas Copilot is optimized for coding and code-adjacent logic. They reflect different strengths and different personalities based on their development and their LLMs. So what is the hardest question? And the real answer, in my view, is the most difficult question is the one that reveals your assumptions. The hardest question isn't the one that AI can't answer, it's the one that makes you think in a new way. So now it's your turn. What's the hardest question you can ask? Drop it in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe for more AI breakdowns. And thanks for watching. But keep asking those impossible questions. And most of all, stay curious. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video.